Boy, it is a beautiful, beautiful morning. I mean, it's cloudy and gray, but the birds are tweeting, the dogs are happy, the coffee's good, and I'm gonna spend the day cutting out and shaping dinner skinners and neck knives because it is my last piece of 1/8 inch, but that's probably all I'm gonna do on this video except for this over the course of a year and a half or two. My YouTube income has slowly declined, and my subscriber growth and my views have slowly increased. So using, basic logic, it seems like I'm getting fewer ads or lower paying ads, which I have several friends that also have ads on their videos and are part of the AdSense, and they're experiencing the same thing. So it's YouTube wide, and I kind of suspect that with all the other dozen or more platforms out there, and literally there are at least a dozen other platforms, people have gotten tired of their free speech curtailed. And if they didn't want people talking about certain topics and they eliminated all videos on that topic instead of just the ones that opposed their own obvious viewpoint, it wouldn't be as hard to take. Netflix is failing rapidly, and I think, without getting into detail, we know the reason. It's in the news, and the old cliche, go woke, go broke, is true. And people, normal, average, everyday people are just tired of having opinions forced on them and their own opinion squelched, removed, deleted, blocked, banned. And people have had it. And I understand. So I think that's what's happening to YouTube. People are generally putting fewer videos up on YouTube, and people who watch videos generally are watching them less on YouTube and choosing other video platforms that allow both sides of an opinion, opposing opinions, to be aired. I went off on a tangent, and this is my point. I have an Amazon link that I don't, I put it in the description of pretty much every video. And if I don't put it in a video immediately, see, the thing is, I have to go into my office and get on the big computer to do that. So sometimes there'll be 6 or 7 videos that I have up that have nothing beyond the description, no links or anything. But you can go to my homepage. You can click on BC Truck, BC Blades on any video, and it will take you to my homepage, or it will take you where you can click on home or about. Anyway, my Amazon link is up there, and my Amazon has really helped to offset the steep decrease in my AdSense revenue. And I want to thank the people that take the time to go enter Amazon through my link. And I'll remind you that I don't get any inside info on what you ordered or who you are. It just gives me a daily amount of what was bought and what, my percentage is. So when you enter Amazon through my link, it's the same as entering Amazon without it. I mean, you still, your own credit card stuff is there, your own cart if you put something in the cart. You know, it knows who you are, and it changes nothing on your end. It just gives me, I think it's like 2.5 or 3, 4%. And I have had, last month I had a really good month. Somebody purchased all kinds of furniture and lots of stuff through my Amazon link, and I'm really thankful. And you know, even if it's a $3, $4 part or $10 something widget, it helps. And the thing is, if you enter through my Amazon link for the next 24 hours, I get a cut of whatever you order. So I don't mention it often. I don't beat people up with my Amazon link, and I mention it occasionally. But I just wanted to say thank you to the people that do go out of their way to enter Amazon through my Amazon link. And I really appreciate it. And if you are ordering through Amazon, it's not difficult to just find a video of mine and enter Amazon through my link. So, all right, thanks, y'all. Have a good Saturday. I'm going to be spending today, Friday, cutting out knives. My wife didn't sleep at all last night, not a wink, so she went back to bed when I got up, and she's trying to get a little sleep, and I'm just trying to be quiet here. So I'm doing things in my man cave, trying to tidy up, and I'm sort of doing preparedness related things. I've ordered some freeze-dried food. I have some, but I don't want to open any of this up, so I ordered something that I am going to open up and review because I have a pretty good bit of it, and I'm going to do a review on that. So that sort of got me in here doing odds and ends, and I finally came across the old picture of the best truck I ever owned and the most pleasure I ever got from trucking, and that's it right there. That's a 2000 W900 with an 82-inch bunk, a 550 cat, 13 speed. I love that truck. And then in the same drawer, this was Joe, the dog that went with us in this truck. That dog lived 14 years. He's a big dog, and big dogs don't typically live 14 years. And he started off in a burgundy FLD 120 Freightliner, and then a red FLD 120 Freightliner, and then a yellow FLD XL Classic, the biggest one they made, Freightliner, and then this truck, and then the one after this, I'm not sure. I think when it was time for him to be put to sleep, and Joe, so let me show you Joe. That's Joe. I love that dog with every cell in my body, and that's Joe. And this was his Christmas sock. Anyway, we had the vet come out to the truck and put him down. And Joe loved being in the truck. He actually did not like being home. Whenever we were home and the gate was open, he would go out and stand by the truck and want to get in the truck. And he liked being in the truck. We felt bad for a little while, but it was clear Joe preferred being in the truck than anywhere. And anyway, just coming across stuff. That's Joe's Christmas sock. And in my sock drawer, I have his favorite toy. And when Joe passed away, when Joe died, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I had never experienced that kind of pain in my life. And I thought I was going to have a heart attack. And I dreamed about Joe many, many nights for a long time. And then one night, Joe came to me in a dream. And I know you're going to think this is crazy, but Joe came to me in a dream. And he said he was coming back. And he was going to be a white, fluffy dog. And not to look for him, that he would come to me. And a couple years later, our neighbor had a dog that they got as a puppy. And when he was no longer cute, they stuck him in a cage on their back porch. And they didn't feed him, and he stayed there for months until I finally made them. And I won't go into the whole story, but when I say made, I mean I went over there and I made them give me the dog, because I told the husband I was not leaving there without that dog in my arms. And there he is, white fluffy dog. Also my best friend. I mean, besides my wife, of course. So there you go. More about my life than you ever wanted to know. All right. 3, 6, 9, and dinner skinner. Those were the dinner skinners. These are the neck knives. Neck knives and mini skinners. See, I can put these in a leather sheath also. 3, 6, 9, and this is all my metal. So I'm fixing to split this and then cut these down this way, and that's all I'm going to do today. Today is kind of a screwed up day. My wife didn't sleep at all last night, so she went to bed when I got up, so I stayed in the house and kept the dogs quiet and from scratching on the door, the bedroom door, because if we leave the door open, they go in and out, in and out, in and out, up and down, wanting her to get up, or me to get up if it's me that's trying to go back to sleep. So if one of us isn't paying attention, the dogs will drive the sleeping person nuts because it does not fit into their routine. So I stayed in all morning while my wife got some sleep and watched the dogs and fed them, and I did some things in my man cave. So the day is kind of gone. I think I've got just enough time or gumption to cut these this away, and that's going to be it for today, because it's a lot of work cutting these out, and it's basically to get them cut out and shaped is an entire day. And tell you the truth, I feel like taking a day off. It's been a stressful week. So that's all I'm going to do. See you tomorrow. Okay, and this last little piece here, I just freehand drew a little teeny tiny knife. And I'm going to make a neck knife out of that. There's my 9 neck knives, 9 dinner skinners. That's all I'm going to do there. But I'm going to cut this out and shape it up just a little bit, just because it's something new. Isn't that the cutest little knife? Still a little warm. I can actually get 3 fingers on it. So that's going to be a neck knife. And I may trace this out on paper and hang on to it. And I got to come up with a name. I just Googled leftovers in Spanish, because this is leftovers. And in Spanish, in the Google English to Spanish dictionary, it's que sobra. And if there are any native Spanish speakers of Mexican Spanish, not Spain Spanish, because it's something a little different in Spain type Spanish, or even Puerto Rican type Spanish. And Mexican Spanish is the Spanish that I mean, it's very, very similar. There's, you know, words that sound similar, and Puerto Rican Spanish and Cuban Spanish and Spain Spanish. And I suspect that Cubans could communicate with Spaniards and Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, because there's enough similarity that even though there would be some words that in one language mean one thing, I mean, in one country mean one thing and in another country mean something else, or it's pronounced differently, I think there's enough similarity that they would understand each other well enough, or if they did say a word that another person didn't understand, they could clarify. So that's just my guess. I don't know anything about that. I'm just guessing. So, que sobra, unless that's completely wrong. And the word I'm looking for is leftovers. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going home. I gotta polish this up. I gotta cut them knives out. And I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. So, have a good Saturday. Okay, I said I was going home, but I lied. Okay, I ground some bevels on it, and I found a couple of small pieces of desert ironwood, and I traced out, this is my pattern. I still don't have a name for it yet. I'm not settled on a name. I'm gonna bring this home, show it to my wife, and see if she can think of a good name for it. Alrighty, now, really, I mean it this time. Have a good Saturday.